was 17, just a heart in bloom. The world felt wide, but you filled the room. You smiled and time forgot to move, like the universe paused just to prove that love could be quiet, soft and slow. A whispered laugh in the afterglow. You weren't perfect, but to me you were my first, maybe forever, my silent blur. We didn't need promises, just held hands tight under city lights that blinked like starlight. I didn't know then what I'd later lose, but I still see you in the way the sky turns blue. Call me sunshine, I called you home. Two reckless hearts learning how to grow. We danced in places no one saw, and kissed in silence just because. I wrote your name in every song, thought love like that could never go wrong. But seasons change and people too, and life pulled me away from you. I never said goodbye out loud, but I watched you fade into the crowd. Now strangers pass where you once stood, and I smile like forgetting does me good. But I remember us in the quiet rain, your fingers brushing mine again. The way my heart would race then rest, how you made a girl feel her very best. You're not mine now, but once you were my first love, my sweetest blur. Sometimes I hear that old love song and I hum along like nothing's wrong, but a part of me still sees your face in every crowded, empty place. I wonder if you think of me when the wind blows soft through memory. Do you tell her how you used to smile when we walked by the lake that one July? I'm not longing, I'm just still aware that real love leaves a trace somewhere. And you were mine before I knew what it meant to lose and bloom. Now I love differently, deeper, slow, but it's your name the memories know. I don't regret, I don't hold tight, but I dream of you some quiet nights. You were the first to make me feel that love could be both soft and real. And though we lost what we once knew, a part of me still smiles for you. Cause I remember us in the quiet rain, your fingers brushing mine again. The way my heart would race then rest, how you made a girl feel her very best. You're not mine now, but once you were my first love, my sweetest blur. So if you hear this, know it's true. A piece of me still lives in you, not in a way that breaks or burns, but like a page my heart still turns. I wasn't looking, just another night alone, and city lights flicker like they always shone. Then you walked in, time froze in place, like the world held its breath just to see your face. You said hi like it meant forever, a word so small but I'll forget it never. I used to think love was just a myth, until I found truth in your fingertips. You laughed and the stars leaned in, my walls fell down, let the real begin. Wasn't ready, but somehow I knew my heart had been waiting just for you. Coffee dates turned into midnight drives, talking about dreams under starlit skies. You held my fears like fragile glass, said don't rush love, let the moment last. Your touch was calm, your voice was light, but it echoed deep way past midnight. And in your eyes I found my home, a place that says you're not alone. Every smile, every sigh pulled me closer, rewrote my why. You didn't save me, you just saw me true, and in your gaze I bloomed brand new. When I found you, the world made sense, every broken piece turned into strength. I wasn't lost, just waiting to be seen. You're my calm, my fire, my in-between. And if this is love, I don't wanna wake. You're the dream I needed fate to make. We danced in silence, no song, no beat, but I still felt rhythm in your heartbeat. Time slipped by, but we didn't care. We were rich in moments, nothing to spare. Arguments came, but we didn't break, cause real love bends, but it never fakes. You said even the stars fall sometimes, but I'll hold you tight. the truth.
I woke up today, but your voice was gone. Still hear your laughter in the early dawn. Your chair's still there, but it's filled with air. And I reach for your hand, but it's never there. They say time heals, but they never knew how the quiet nights still bleed with you. Photos fade, but your eyes still burn. In every dream where I pray you'll return. I wear your name like a silent song. Each step I take feels endlessly wrong. How do I live with half of my soul when the world moves on and I can't feel whole? The scent of your coat in the closet stays like a ghost that won't fade or drift away. I speak to the walls, they don't reply, but I swear I hear your breath when I cry. Try to be strong, hold it all inside, but grief comes flooding like a rising tide. I break in the moments no one can see, still pretend you're just away from me. I write these lines with a trembling hand, cause the pain's too deep to understand. But if love could reach across the grave, I'd give my life for one more day. I still hear you in the silence, I still feel you in the rain. You're the shadow in my heartbeat, the echo in my pain. Even if the world forgets your name, I carry you like flame. You're gone but never far, you still live in who I am. The world keeps spinning, but mine stood still. I breathe, I move, but it's not real. I see your smile in a stranger's face, then blink and you're gone without a trace. I light a candle every night, just to feel you near, just to hold you tight. They call it loss, but it feels like theft. You were my world, now there's nothing left. I'd give every verse, every line I wrote, for one last word you never spoke. But I sing these songs so your name won't fade, and I'll scream your love into every stage. I'm not the same since you went away. I fake a smile just to face the day, but I keep you close in every breath. You gave me life even after death. Sometimes I feel you in the wind's embrace, and I turn around just to see your face. You taught me love, you taught me grace. Now I carry your heart in this empty space. This music is my memory, a broken boy's eulogy. And every beat, every tear I cry is a message to you in the sky. I still hear you in the silence, I still feel you in the rain. You're the shadow in my heartbeat, the echo in my pain. Even if the world forgets your name, I carry you like flame. You're gone but never far, you still live in who I am. So when they ask me why I sing so low, I'll tell them your love just won't let go. You're not just gone, you're part of the song. And in my heart, you still live on.
Yeah. Joe the Foul, you know. Every night I hear the echoes of my past life, voices in the dark saying hold tight. I was running from pain, but it found me fast. Now I wear it like a crown, can't erase my past. Tears dried on a notebook page, now the ink bleeds rage in a silent cage. No hero story, just blood and fight, but I rise like the sun in the coldest night. Wounds don't close, they just teach you war. So I keep my heart locked, but I give them more. Every line that I spit is a piece of me. I don't write for the charts, I write to breathe. Tell me, what's love when the lights go black, when the crowd disappears and they don't call back? I was praying for hope in a storm of shame. Now I walk through the fire whispering my name. Yeah, they cheered when I fell, but I stood in flames. Now they chant in my verse like a holy name. I don't need their grace, I was born with scars, and I still made light from a sky with no stars. So if you feel lost, I've been there too, but the broken become legends when they push through. I don't sing for the perfect, I sing for the pain, for the nights when you're crying in the cold rain.
Can you feel me now? I'm the voice you hide in the midnight truth that you keep inside. When the world turns cold and the silence grows, just remember my words, they're the fire, you know. I don't chase fame, I chase what's real. Every scar on my chest is a verse I feel. You
message clear. I'm the sound of a heart that refused to fear. No filters, no mask, no perfect face. Just a boy with a dream in a broken place. But I turned my fall into flight so loud that the whole damn sky had to let me proud. Look in my eyes, do you see the storm? Do you hear the truth in the way I'm torn? Every verse is a scream, I never spoke. Every note is a chain, I finally broke. So don't cry for me, I made it through. And I left my soul in this song for you. For the dreamers, the fighters, the silent cries. I'm the flame in the dark, I'll never die. Can you feel me now? I'm the voice you hide in the midnight truth that you keep inside. When the world turns cold and the silence grows, just remember my words, they're the fire, you know. Even if they forget my name, this echo in your soul will remain. I'm not just a song, I'm the fight, the fall. I'm the part of you that survives it all. Even if they forget my name, this echo in your soul will remain. I'm not just a song, I'm the fight, the fall. I'm the part of you that survives it all. Even if they forget my name, this echo in your soul will remain. I'm not just a song, I'm the fight, the fall. I'm the part of you that survives it all. Now I'm breathing gold. Walk through the fire, but I never fold. City lights flicker on my callous hands. Wrote my pain in the dirt where the struggle stands. Midnight thoughts turn into $1,000,000 lines. Now I spit rhymes sharper than a landmine. No cosign, no deal, just my grind. Every scar on my soul is a sign design. Broken dreams laid out in the shape of wings. Now I fly past the cage, hear the freedom sing. I was born for the war, not the peace parade. Built a throne from the stones that the doubt is laid. I ain't never had a handout, I took mine. Turned pain into art like a crooked shrine. Mama cried in the kitchen, bills on the table. I was writing bars with no heat, no cage. Cold winters made a monster with a melody. Heart froze, but the pen kept telling me you were made to be more than your enemy. So write truth even when it's your penalty. No silver spoon, just a rusty pen. Wrote hope in the dark again and again. They told me I was crazy, a phase, a ghost. Now the same mouths quote me the most. No chains, no fear, I was born to rise. From the dirt to the stars, see it in my eyes. Truth in my blood, fire in my veins. I break every wall, I don't play no games. No game, no game, no game, no game, no game, no game, no games. I remember nights where the silence screamed. Every breath felt like a distant dream. Friends turned ghosts and the world turned cold. But I found strength in the lines I hold. Each word a weapon, each beat a prayer. Each track a step up from my own despair. I'm not here for the fame or the bright parade. I'm here to make legends from the life I made. Never begged for respect, I earned mine. While they slept, I climbed line by line. From concrete jungles to rooftop skies. I painted hope in every verse I write. I walk with the weight of my past on my back, but I don't break, bend, then I bounce right back. Made peace with the pain, now it fuels the sound. Got my crown in the storm where the lost are found. My story ain't perfect, it's bruised and real. I spit what I live, what I fight, what I feel. If they ask who I am, let the echo say I'm the fire they lit and couldn't take away. The game ain't ready for the truth I spill. No gimmicks, no cap, just pure skill. Legacies written in sweat and flame. I came for the world, not fortune or fame. No chains, no fear, I was born to rise. From the dirt to the stars, see it in my eyes. Truth in my blood, fire in my veins. I break every wall, I don't play no games. No game, no game, no game, no game, no game, no game, no game. So if I fall, let it be in stride. With a pen in my hand and my soul in pride. Cause I lived every line, no lie, no mask. And I gave them a
I came from the shadows where the light don't shine. Faded shoes, broken hope, but a focused mind. Used to sleep on floors, now I dream in gold. Back then it was cold, now my spirit bold. Empty fridge, but the hunger made me brave. Every setback, just a lesson I engrave. The streets taught me more than the classroom could. Now I turn my scars into something good. Running through nights, heart beating like bass. Praying for a way out, trying to find my place. Dreams in my pocket, soul in my pen. Every bar I spit is where my healing begins. They doubted me once, now they call me a flame. But I ain't in it for the money or the fame. I rap for the lonely, the broken, the lost, who chase light even when they know the cost.
Skyline dreams, reaching for the stars. Turn my pain into platinum bars. From nothing to light, now I live free. This is the rise, the real me.
I walk like I talk with my head held high, but I bled in silence, tears I never let dry. I seen fake love, I seen loyalty fade. So I trust my path and the moves I made. Each rhyme a confession, each verse a prayer. I build from the pain, ain't no room for despair. They say the climb's hard, I know it too well, but I turn every fall into stories I tell. I move like water, calm but strong. Been underestimated all along. Now I ghost past limits, levitate through hate. I don't chase trends, I create my fate. Enemies plot but can't touch my flame, cause I play this life like a patient game. I'm still that kid with a spark in his eyes. Now I paint my vision across city skies.
Skyline dreams, reaching for the stars. Turn my pain into platinum bars. From nothing to light, now I live free. This is the rise, the real me. Skyline dreams, we never sleep. Climbing high from the wounds we keep. Skyline dreams, we never sleep. Climbing high from the wounds we keep.
Street lights blinking like thoughts in my head. Replaying moments, the words I never said. Silence gets loud when the clock hits 2. I talk to the moon like it understands too. Cigarette smoke drawing shapes in the air. Old love songs in my hoodie I wear. Memories stick like rain on glass. Trying to move forward but stuck in the past. Notebook full of poems I never read. Heartbeats echo what my lips left unsaid. Friends drifted off like leaves in the fall. We promised forever but seasons call. I write to remember, I write to let go, but pain turns to rhythm and starts to flow. The night knows secrets I'll never repeat, but I drop them in verses, soft and discreet.
Bloodline nights, just me and the sky. Waves of thought slowly passing by. Dreams on loop, heart in a song. Trying to find where I truly belong. Every moment feels like it's fading away. I keep searching for light, though it's hard to stay.
Vinyl crackles, window cracked wide. City hums a lullaby I can't hide. Eyes half closed but my mind still runs. Counting regrets with the setting suns. Text drafts saved that I'll never send. Some stories too real to pretend, but the beat understands it, don't judge me. Just rides with me through faded memory. Curtains sway like time slips away. Same stars above but a different day. My soul ain't broken, just worn and wise. Collected scars like badges of tries. So I let the beat take me where it goes. soft like snow, deep like rose. And maybe tomorrow I'll rise and shine, but tonight I'm lost in this lo-fi line.
Fly nights, just me and the sky. Waves of thoughts slowly passing by. Dreams on loop, heart in a song. Trying to find where I truly belong. Every moment feels like it's fading away. I keep searching for light, though it's hard to stay.
Midnight fades, but I stay still, chasing peace I may never feel.
You didn't shout, you didn't cry, just whispered goodbye and walked right by. Your coffee cup still on the table, like you'll be back, but you're not able. Your scent still lives in the hallway air. I reach for you, but you're not there. You took your coat, but left your ghost, and now I talk to the one I miss the most. How do you erase what once was home, when the silence screams that I'm alone? I play our song just to fall apart, one note and it shatters my heart. I wear your hoodie, though it doesn't fit, feels like your arms for a little bit. The mirror shows a stranger's face. Since you left, I don't know this place. I boil 2 cups, forget you're gone, still leave a space with the lights left on. I fake my smile, I laugh on cue, but I cry in the dark where I only knew your voice, your touch, your steady hand. I was the ocean, you were my land. Now I'm adrift in a sea of gray, wishing love had asked me to stay. You're gone, but I still wait, like time forgot to close the gate. I whisper I love you to the air, hoping your soul still lingers there. They say I'll heal, but they don't see. You left, but you took most of me. You said it's better if we let it go, but love like ours, how can you not know? We weren't perfect, but we were real. I'd break again just to feel your side of the bed's untouched, as if memory could mean that much. I hold your pillow like it's you, close my eyes, pretend it's true, but dreams betray me every night. You fade away with the morning light, and I'm left cold, holding the past, trying to breathe when it never lasts. I see couples laugh and I look away, can't watch love when mine won't stay. I'm not angry, just one thing, tired of losing where we begin. You were my prayer, my sweetest sin, the softest fight I couldn't win. Now I light a candle every eve, talk to a ghost I can't believe. If I could call you just once more, I'd say I love you like before, but silence is all I get in return, a lesson in love that forever burned. You're gone, but I still wait, like time forgot to close the gate. I whisper I love you to the air, hoping your soul still lingers there. They say I'll heal, but they don't see. You left, but you took most of me. So here I am with a shattered song, trying to be brave, trying to belong. You moved on with grace and ease, while I'm still breaking piece by piece.
step between the ticks of clocks, where moments fold and futures talk. Lost in echoes, lost in thought, meeting myself in worlds I forgot. I walked 1,000 futures just to see where I'd be. Found versions of myself that don't look like me. One was a king, one lost in defeat, one with a heart too heavy to beat. I shook hands with the me that never spoke, eyes like windows filled with smoke. I asked him why he hides in time. He said, your fate ain't fully mine. So many lives split from a single choice, a symphony of me with 1,000 voices. One screamed rage, one whispered peace, one was silence, a soul released.
Rivers of neon running down my spine, caught in dimensions I can't define. A mirror cracked shows 1,000 me's, dancing in paradox, lost with ease. Some wear crowns, some wear chains, some are free, some live in pain. One me built worlds out of sound, another me was never found. I see a poet, a thief, a ghost, a version of me I feared the most. He held a clock with frozen hands and said, you never leave, you just expand.
I'm a traveler in my own mind's maze, chasing shadows through endless days. Versions of me in time collide. I live, I fall, I multiply.
Beneath the veil of night's design, I saw the me that broke the line. He rewrote fate with bleeding ink on parchment skies that made me think, what if I could switch my name and wear another life like flame? Would I burn brighter or disappear into a self I'll never hear? Every life I didn't lead is growing somewhere like a seed. The universe spoke in riddled rhymes, etched in codes between the times. I met a me that chose to stay inside a loop, replay decay. He told me freedom is the curse, endless options make it worse. I asked him why he won't break free. He smiled and said, I envy thee. I left him standing in that frame, a nameless face, a shapeless name. My soul split thin across the skies, chasing whispers, chasing lies. I'm a traveler in my own mind's maze, chasing shadows through endless days. Versions of me in time collide. I live, I fall, I multiply. So here I am with open eyes, a fragment lost that never dies. I'll chase the dawn, I'll greet the night, 1,000 me's, a single light.
Streets don't sleep, they dream in stone. I read the bones where cities moan. Every crack a secret tone I built from what the past has known. I walk where walls remember names, carved in bricks like ancient flames. Cities bleed beneath their lights, neon scars in sleepless nights. Windows hum with ghostly eyes, telling tales of long goodbyes. I trace the veins beneath the ground, lost blueprints where lives were found. Every alley's a forgotten book. I see what no one else will look. Rusted doors and broken frames, hold the echoes, hold the names. I'm an architect of memory's shell, a cartographer of where dreams fell. I draft in dust, I sketch in air, maps of pain, maps of care. Subway rails and ancient wires, buried under new
desires. I see a ballroom turned to stone. I hear a child long since gone. Faded murals, voices trapped, chasing time that's overlapped. Concrete sighs beneath my feet. I hear a war, a lover's beat. A skyline hums a different song for those who've stayed too long. I build with memories, I break with sound. Raise up cities from underground. Where no one looks, I lay my claim. I write the streets, I call their name. Pavement speaks an ancient code. Tells of kings who bore no throne. Of dancers lost in crumbling halls. Of sirens' calls, of broken walls. I touch the past in shattered glass. I hear the songs that never pass. Every floorboard, every stone sings to me, I'm not alone. I see a city's second skin, a layer deep where truth begins. Old hotels, abandoned lots, hold the weight of lovers' knots. I document what time erases, the fingerprints in hidden places. The city breathes what others miss. The corners hum, the lamplights hiss. I read the signs left out of view, the writing in a shade of blue. A park bench marked with silent codes, a letter lost on hidden roads. I follow trails the wind forgets, where old regrets and vows are kept. I am the voice of what decays, a sculptor of the bygone days. Where you see walls, I see a frame, an unfinished work, a burning name. I build with memories, I break with sound. Raise up cities from underground. I'll be here when nights grow still. The city's heart